Good afternoon. I'm back. Steve Insurance is back again regarding insurance. Today we talk about the principles of insurance. What rules guides the insurance industry? There are six insurance principles that we are going to discuss today. Number one, utmost good faith. Just as the name suggests, it talks about honesty. You should, the insured should be honest to the insurer, and the insurer should be honest to the insured. Therefore, the insured should go give all the details regarding the subject matter, while the insurer should give all the details. For example, an insured, for example, the car insurance, should be able to tell the history of the car. Have you ever got an accident? What is the value of the car? And do you have the logbook? Where is the logbook of the car? On the other hand, the insurer should be able to give what are the benefits and the insured am I getting from you by covering me? What will I not be compensated? Do I have an excess protector? What is below excess? What does it mean? When can I not be compensated? That is utmost good faith. Principle number two, the indemnity. Indemnity. Indemnity states that you are supposed to be taken back to the place you were before the time of loss. You should not get any advantage from your insurance. For example, you have a car, you get an accident, it goes to write off, and the payable amount is 1.4 million. You should not get more than 1.4 million, neither should you get less than 1.4 million, unless there were factors considered, for example, wear and tear. Therefore, you shouldn't exaggerate the value of your car when getting insurance. And you should not also underinsure, because in case you underinsure, remember, before the time of loss, the company had an insured value of that underinsured. So therefore, they will pay with regarding the underinsured, other insurance. Principle number three, contribution. Contribution happens in two aspects. One, remember, it's a rule in insurance that whereas you are driving, you should behave as if you didn't have insurance or as if you are not covered. That means you take care. Therefore, in case, for example, in motor insurance, allow me to use motor insurance for today. For motor insurance, let's say the value is 1.2 million. In case you get a claim, in each and every claim, you should contribute to the company. That is something we call excess. For example, excess in all the companies across the industry is 2.5% of the value of the car. That means if your car is 1 million, the excess is 25,000. However, the good thing is the company can give you an excess protector where it's asked you, Mr. XYZ, please pay 0.525%, and in time of loss, we will not request the 2.5%. And that is why you find when you get an accident, you are requested to pay another 0.25% to avoid paying excess in case of another claim. Therefore, you should do some contribution. This is just to ensure that you are careful on the road. The other type of contribution is where the risk is too large. One company is not okay to carry the risk alone. For example, let's say it's the JKIA airport. JKIA a company may decide, well, we want to insure with you. However, I will request to the heritage insurers to insure a part and Jubilee some parts. Therefore, each company will contribute, and in time of claim, we will do something we call average, whereby each company will pay a certain percentage that will bring us to 100%. Because remember, there is the principle of indemnity where you should not earn more than what you had insured. That is on a contribution. Principle number 4, subrogation. Now, subrogation, this states that in case of claim payment, that what remains is owned by the company. The company have full rights. For example, your car is on light off. Automatically, when you are paid the right of, let's say it was 1.2 million, then the salvage belongs to the company. That is subrogation. The fifth principle is called proximate cause or cause proxima. What really started the events of the crime? For example, there was a fire insurance in your building, and well, some people came to say there was burglary. People came in and stole. And there was a violent entry or exit. Therefore, when we are paying the claim, the claims manager will look at what caused this loss. What was before this event happened, who was the main person, or what was the main risk? For example, in this case, fire insurance. Therefore, fire will pay. That's the proximate cause. What really caused the accident or the claim to occur? The sixth and the last principle of insurance is insurable interest. This talks now of the relationship between the insured and the subject matter. What loss will you have in case that subject matter is stolen? For example, if my phone is stolen, I'll definitely go at a loss because I'll have to buy another phone. If my friend lost his phone, I'm not going to have a loss. Therefore, I cannot insure that which is owned by my friend. In medical insurance, talk of the spouse. If the spouse gets sick, I would definitely be at a loss. So I can insure my spouse or children. That is now the insurable interest. There is somebody else we call a beiri. A beiri is someone, let's take an example. I go to US and leave a friend or a brother to manage my company in Kenya, and I live in US, but I've given like all my rights to that friend. Therefore, this friend can take insurance because he has an interest as the manager. Please get me correct. I've transferred my interest to you. Therefore, you are a beiri. So that's all about the principles of insurance. We will continue running bit by bit, step by step, until we be able. I was telling somebody, you see, the penetration of insurance is very low in Kenya. It's below 3%. Instead of going to train those who don't have insurance, the best thing is to first inform these ones we have in our books that have insurance, so that they get to know what they're insured and be able now to look to go outside. Actually, we will use the people to look for referrals because they will be satisfied with our services. They will be satisfied and they will be knowing what is insurance. What am I covered? Do I have the policy document? Do I have the receipts? Steve Insurance. You can find me at Steve Insurance, Twitter at Steve Insurance, Instagram Steve_Insurance, Facebook Steve Insurance. My number is 0753 990 or 0712 You can visit my website www.steveinsurance.co.ke and my link on LinkedIn, Steven Chege. Thank you. Have a lovely night. Let's continue running. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. And before I forget, subscribe. Kindly rate a friend, subscribe too. And we got to run together. We get to educate each other. In case you have a question, please leave your comment. You can always call me, talk to me through all the social media pages I've talked about. Not forgetting, I'm always there for you. My number is open 24/7 in case you have you need an insurance, or you are stuck in a hospital, or maybe your car is not paid and you like us to help follow up. I'm always a call away. Thank you.